Today I want to talk about something that is both near and dear to me, but has also been in the back of my mind now for a while. You see, ever since the leaks of Forge came out, tons of fans have been saying that this is going to be it, that this is going to save Infinite, and that the game will finally regain its population. However, while I do believe the numbers will go up for a short period of time, unless 343 plays their cards right, I sadly believe that Forge is going to disappoint many fans. I personally don't think we are going to see a recovery. Instead, I think it's most likely that at release day, Forge will boost maybe up to 30,000 players to 50,000 at max for about a week. Then it will go back down to 10,000 players and then shoot up again the next month when Infection releases. But beyond that, I think by the end of November, we are only going to see about a net positive of about 10,000 added consistent players, making it probably around 17,000 at max. And you may be thinking that I'm delusional, saying, nah bro, it's definitely going to be more than that. But if you take a look at the history of Halo 5, how Forge did on PC, the current issues plaguing Infinite, and taking a look at what most consumers like, there's a very telling story of why I believe we aren't going to see this huge resurgence in the player count as everyone keeps claiming. So starting off with Halo 5, not many people know this, but Microsoft actually released a version of Halo 5 with Forge and custom games that was free to play on PC. You didn't have to pay a subscription or a fee, you just downloaded it and could start forging for free. Yet Halo 5 never was able to sustain a huge player base, and sadly today it's pretty much a lonely experience. Now a fair counter-argument to this might be that Halo 5 was not a popular game to begin with, and quite frankly was a disaster. And yep, that is a fair counterpoint to make. But if a free-to-play version of Forge couldn't bring new players in, then it has to make you wonder how Infinite's free-to-play Forge is going to play out then. Really, if you look at Infinite, apart from the gameplay, there's really not that much difference from Halo 5.
First impressions matter a lot, especially in modern gaming where people's patience for botched launches is at an all-time low. Think about this, CD Projekt Red just came out with a huge update for Cyberpunk. That's great, but I'm done with the game. I don't want to go back, I'm not going to play it. Maybe, if all of that stuff was there on day one, it might have mattered to me. That is the perspective of a potential fan that was not impressed. At a certain point in a game's lifespan, updates can only go so far in bringing people back that have already left. Players are overall unsatisfied with the content of Infinite, and some of them are not willing to wait around. If you want to turn a passerby into a dedicated fan, it's important to nail that first impression.
If you want my honest opinion, the only thing I think that realistically is going to boost the population in a healthy long-term effect is this Tatanka game mode or a BR. Now, I personally do not like Battle Royales, but sadly 343 has screwed up an opportunity that hasn't happened for the franchise in over 12 years. This was their year to shine and they blew it. Sadly, a BR at this point, whether you or I like it, is the only thing that realistically is going to bring back huge player numbers. Now, do I think Forge could have the potential to bring back a long-term healthy fanbase? Yeah, I do. I really do. What 343 and Microsoft need to do is take Forge seriously, and so far delaying it till September shows that it wasn't a priority. But there are things I know in my gut deep down that 343 can do to make Forge more than just a side afterthought. The question is, are they willing to?